Hello, everyone. Welcome to Elder Scrolls Morrowind. I played this game originally when I was about 10 or 11. Don't remember much of it, but I know on my Discord everybody was wanting me to play it. So I thought I would go ahead and play it since moving has made live streaming extremely difficult right now, and I wanted to put out content for everybody. So we're going to do Morrowind instead. I think it will be fun.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
So what I can tell is we were, I guess, imperial type prisoner, and we were kind of like they said, thrust into this ship. So we're gonna go off and name ourselves tB-soobly, of course, because this is the name of the channel and whatnot. And we have this dark elf talking to us for some reason.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
So basic movements, I guess. A WS. Okay. So also, by the way,
Back to what they say.
I have not done anything when it comes to altering the game or anything. Ooh, enter. Can I take that? I guess not. Barrel. It's all like labeling stuff. It's a little choppy in some areas, of course, because this is an older game. Any suggestions in the comments to help me run the game better as well would be appreciated. So.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Okay. They're pretty aggressive.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
I love that voice actor. He's one of my favorites in like Bethesda's works, especially in Elder Scrolls.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
So this is where we can kind of create our own person, and I think I was thinking about this. I was thinking just like a Nord because I did look a little bit on what really the differences were between the races, and usually what I go for in any Elder Scrolls game is basically a basic type character that's kind of jack of all trades, and I thought Nord would kind of fit that personality. So we're gonna go for like a basic type of character. There's a lot of hair options too. A little bit. It's grayer hair. Wait a second. For a second, I thought he had an underneath ponytail. The head shape is really interesting. It's hard to get used to some of these controls. I think I'm gonna go with this one, of course. So, axe plus 10, blunt weapon plus 10, medium armor plus 10, heavy armor, long blade, and spear. Immune to frost, resist shock, woad. Forgot what woad is. Thunderfist, I'm guessing, is something with unarmed. So maybe in the case that we get locked inside of prison, it might help. So.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
So census and exercise office, from what I read. Okay.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
So answers question generates class, pick from class list, create custom class. So I have no idea. I'm guessing the class would be like certain skill points, just like a specialized in Fallout. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Acrobat, agent, archer, assassin. Huh. Bard, stealth. These are a lot. These are a lot of interesting classes. I have no idea. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna answer his questions and see how it goes first. So,
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
um, so if you know anything about me, I'm a component for animals, and I would believe that like you shouldn't really put animals through a lot of pain. So I guess we're gonna use herbs in case because um that seems kind of unmorally um decision to just not do anything at all. So I'm just gonna put it to
One
sleep.
summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
Um, go catch fish at stream using net line. Gather herbs for your mother who's preparing dinner. Work in a forge while casting for a new plow. Personally, I do like
Your
fishing.
cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Beat him up. Make a story that makes the nickname a badge of honor, or um, make a nickname for him. Personally, what I would do is I would try to like make it positive.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
This is interesting. It's basically saying that, there's this magic group of people that can tell somebody's true intentions, which, you can't really control anybody else. So I think, um, mm, I would say this is a pretty bad practice because you're not
Your
supposed to
mother
control
sends you to
people.
the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
I would return. I would do this in person because I've seen a lot of stories about this, but I would just
While
return
in a
the money.
marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
Pick up the bag and signal to the guard personally because I like playing a good morale character in Elder Scrolls.
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
I would say to ask him help me, and then I could help him together. You know, That'd be
Your
two better than
mother
one.
asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do?
Push your mother out of the way, because I mean, that's the best option.
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
Personally, I'll drop the sweet roll.
Entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
I usually like to remain neutral because I don't know both sides, you know. So a rogue. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see what the rogue basically does. Rogue. Combat, speed, personality, short blade, mercantile, axe. Ooh, axe. Light armor, hand to hand, block. Okay. I'm okay with
Very good.
rogue.
The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
We're gonna do if I am correct, there is a thief. I thought there was a rogue, but I guess not. The apprentice. I feel like the shadow or thief would kind of be the best. I feel like we're going to be in a lot of situations where we're going to have to use the thief, so.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Okay. Nord, rogue, thief. So we have a lot of an axe. Let's see. Not a lot in everything else. We're immune to frost. Resist shock. We can sense danger. Shield, Thunderfist. Okay. Not a lot of spells. Okay, our health is pretty high. Short blade, mercantile. Axe, light armor, hand to hand. We have decent medium armor, speechcraft. So I feel like we're starting off pretty decent. You have a stats menu where can always view your information. Right-clicking allows you to use menus. When you're done with them, right-click to
Show your
close them.
papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to take off.